complain. Hold on, I'll fix you. I know you're gonna do it. Where is browser source? I need to get the link for you, sound alerts. Oh, also, here. Have some wonderful music. Oh.
Rats along his back, rat
Rats.
said. Sup.
Rats. I saw your comment. I was gonna respond to it, but I didn't get around to it.
Rats along his back, rat said. I won't be here for long, I have classes.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. What am I doing? Oh yeah, set up. And copy my link. Copy that bad boy. Okay. Didn't know my sound alerts work. Alright.
Rats along his back, rat
testing this.
said. Hey, a man.
Because Blackhood told me to. And now Blackhood's probably not going to show up. I'll probably tell him. You're watching another stream. And he's like, hey yo, Mr.K, you should stream what you're doing. I'm like, okay, sure. I guess he wasn't too entertained. I guess I'll just send him a message.
The Blackhood 117.
Oh, there he is!
Said. Ayo.
Blackhood?
The Blackhood 117 said. I'm here.
Blackhood, didn't you find that other stream entertaining? You're like, man, we need a good dream streamer right now. Mr. K, get over there. Do your thing.
The Blackhood 117 said. Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, that's so funny. Just in the middle of his stream, you, in his chat, ask me to go stream so you can watch another stream. That's so insulting. Yeah,
the Blackhood 117 said. Yeah, XD.
Oh, okay. I got you, Rats. So this is...
Rats along his back, rat said. P.S. I won't be able to hear ya properly since I have lowered volume.
No problem. But people come to me and ask me things. I'm on day 15. I'm pretty
Rats
late in the
along
game
his
right
back,
now.
rat said. Note asterisk.
Where? I forgot what I was doing, so I had to go get a hat and a red shirt and start a stream. Local was he singing? He's banned from the marketplace. We need to fix the artisans. Alright, so we have iron, we have wood, we have food, we have gems, we have the artisans, the mages, the guards, and the farmers. And right now we're pretty stacked, honestly.
The Blackhood 117 said. What is this game? Are you the king?
I am the Lord. This is Oh My Lord. This is the one that won an pick recently. Buy some food from my storage? Yes. It's still buggy because I posted a huge update, and there are, what is it? It's gotta be like 120 plus. It's 200 plus random events during the day, and then 30 events in the night. So it's really, really difficult to playtest. Because recently I found one that was bugged, but only in the evening. Which is really weird. But if it's evening right before it turns to night, that event didn't function properly. So I had to go in and fix it only for nighttime. And it's a pretty bad event to not work, because it costs you 10 food, and it gives you one of your hearts back. Yeah. Also, I want to see if I can glitch it out by making my golem too big.
Rats along his back rat said, I may download Twitch again.
Oh yeah, Twitch.
The Blackhood 117 said, have you ever played Fable 3?
Have I ever played Fable 3? Yes. I think I beat every Fable game, at least the first 3. So I think there was like a weird Connect game after Fable 3 that no one played because who in the world played the Connect? I beat Fable 2, I beat Fable 3, I think I beat Fable 1? I got max level on Fable 2, I played that game so much. I had so much money, I was absolutely hideous. Because I was evil, and I charged everyone lots of money to live in my houses. What do I need? I need iron. I need lots of iron. Dirt.
The Blackhood 117 said, I loved how it was an action RPG, but you were the ruler of your kingdom and had to manage your kingdom as well.
Fable 2 is my favorite Fable game. Also, if you played Fable 2 and you didn't bring back your dog at the end, that was like the obvious choice. Yo, I got a Fable 2 story. In Fable 2...
The Blackhood 117 said,
Yeah.
especially with the good and evil karma / choices changing the world and PPLS reactions to you. The Blackhood 117
yeah, of course bring back the dog.
said, NOFC bring back doggo.
So, I played Fable with like pretty much all of my family. Fable's a game that's not difficult. It's a really good game to play with non-gamers that aren't good at games. So I played it with like everybody. I played it with like my grandfather, who was like in his 50s and never played video games. It was a game that everyone could play. So anytime I was like introducing someone to gaming, I would play that game with them. So I was playing with one cousin. He was a gamer though, and he chose the money at the end. We could buy like the big castle, Fairfax Castle. And in the basement of Fairfax Castle, once you get through the dungeon,
Cheese _ is _ underrated said, downloaded Twitch again.
See that? Cheese and rats, you got like a theme going on. So in the dungeon of the most expensive castle in the game, there is a potion, and all it does is change your sex. So if you're a male, make you a female, female make you a male. They explain what the potion does once, and if you miss it, they don't explain it again. I think that's how it went. Because, whenever it was explaining what the potion was, I, like, yelled or something, or, like, did, like, a loud cough. Something to obscure what the potion did, so he didn't know what he was getting into. And then he drank it, and his character turned into a chick, and he wasn't happy about that. And I was like, oh, it doesn't matter, just quit the game. But the thing is, I didn't realize that it auto-saved. And now he was forever stuck female. It was so fun.
Fleckromancer said, LOL.
Hello, Fleckromancer. Kenwood to build it. Kenwood for 50
The Blackhood
grand.
117 said, XD.
I will actually do that. Yeah, it was great. Think of some more Fable stories. Fable 3 was good, but not as good as Fable 2. I think Fable 3 might be my least favorite. I can't remember much of Fable 1, though. Fable 1 was the one I played the least. Fable 2 was the one I played the most. That's back when I had Xbox, though. Now I'm strictly PlayStation. I could be reading these things instead of yapping about Fable. I'll start
The
reading.
Blackhood 117 said, 3 wasn't the best, but I only really like it cause of the kingdom management stuff. I really liked that stuff.
The kingdom management was pretty good. It turned into like a completely new game after you got the kingdom management stuff. But it was very... You had like two options. You do the good thing or you could do the bad thing. If there's like some more than two choices, like I mean, iron into gems, and I have 5 ingots. No.
Fleckromancer said, Dirty 19 SHAZ.
These are all bad examples. Bountiful blessing on the town for 10 rabbit haunches. Easy. Look at that. 20 to everyone. Oh. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. So, Guard the Bard's deal is, you gotta pick the correct lyric. Does anyone know the lyrics to Sweet Caroline? I know because I made this game. I actually answered this
Fleckromancer
wrong earlier.
said, could.
Good? You're wrong, it's would. I believe they never would. Not could. Yes. But yeah, you can pick like different values to sell. 15 food to make a rutabaga dragon to help guard the fields. They'll help the guards and the farmers, and they're looking pretty good. I'm gonna say no. Oh, it would help them too.
Fleckromancer said, you pick the option that says would. Fleckromancer said, let me finish.
Yeah, that's exactly what you were
The
saying.
Blackhood 117 said, I wish more games did that kind of thing though. I'm currently playing a Pathfinder game on console and it seems like we eventually are going to have our own kingdom to run during the story, so I'm looking forward to that.
I mean, if you like kingdom running, oh my lord. My lord, the women of the tribe have been creating jewelry to sell in the market as long as you have no other use for it. Yeah, I don't need to sell anything. I have max gems. I want to make an Oh My Lord sequel. I want to do an Oh My Lord sequel
The Blackhood
in the style of
117
Darkest Dungeon.
said, oh my lord.
Or no, but yeah. So, if I do like a Darkest Dungeon type thing, so the idea for the sequel is it's after the main story of the first game, because I'm making additional night decks next. That's the thing I'm working on. So, after the main game, you defeat Grimala, the Lich Lord, and then there's like peace and prosperity, and you get like overconfident, and you don't see one of your people in your kingdom be like planning to betray you, and you lose everything, and you're exiled, and the sequel is you going back to your nation to retake it. So, in between, there's going to be like a kingdom running thing, and then in between there, it's like turn-based combat of you fighting things on the road back to your kingdom. So that's what I want to do for the second game. So that might fulfill some of your wants. Alright, 5 meager gems. Artisan skilled auctioneer speak with great quickness. Toad tongue tonic. Side effects include becoming an amphibian. Well, that's not great. This is for... Oh, this is for my artisans. I could probably use this.
Fleckromancer said,
-1.
when you return to your kingdom, you should have to constantly hide your appearance, Clark Kent style.
Put on glasses and a suit. Like... Or no, it'd be the opposite. Because if he
The
puts on a
Blackhood
suit, he's
117
gonna look very lordly.
said, so just put on a pair of glasses?
And a suit. You might move your curl, your Superman curl a little bit. Buy 15 wood for siege weapons. Oh yeah. This is character in the expansion. I might get his ending. Ooh, iron? Yes, please. Give the iron. That's I need to get rid of some gems too, so that's awesome. What should you do with my sheriff?
Fleckromancer said, have you ever seen Superman in a suit in the same room at the same time?
That's true. I'm sure there's plenty of times that Superman's in a room with a suit. I think whenever he takes off his suit when he's Clark Kent and then he takes off the suit and then he's Superman. He's also wearing a suit. It's not the same kind of suit. But whenever he's in the phone booth and he takes off the suit, for a split second before he leaves, the suit and the Superman are in the room at the same time. So I think your thing's kind of falling apart. I think that was the slime. The slime then fled towards the tower to seek a peaceful place to devour material to grow larger. Slime went to the fields. The farmers can take a hit. They're fine. Spell on the cattle. 3 mouth watering mutton slabs. Well, I have a lot of food, so yes. Grow that cattle. My lord, I've invented a new product called a loot box. Care to buy one for only 5 gems? Alright, 1 through 7, chat. Which loot box should I buy? Or do we stick to our guns and say pay to win? Thanks. We are...
Fleckromancer
4?
said,
Right.
4.
12 wood? We actually needed wood. That was a good choice. My lord, I created a cheese dragon. Can I keep it?
Fleckromancer said,
You can have a cheese dragon.
8 is my lucky number, but it only goes up to 7.
Oh. So you just cut it in half.
Fleckromancer said,
Yep.
4 is half as lucky.
Animated a giant tree and made it sentient. Isn't that exciting? Well, sorry for you, but we only have 20 wood, and you're pretty happy, so I'm gonna chop it down. What do you get for making things sentient? Can you have iron to grow larger? Oh my goodness. Iron golem size 13. What do you want from me? The muffin factory is doing well, so I'm gonna take gems. Because every time it changes from afternoon, noon, stuff like that, we get a free muffin. There's 6 iron for shields. You know what? You're fine. You're in the 70s. You're good. I mean, iron. This guy, almost always say no to him. The ringmaster sucks. But saying no to him is very helpful. Makes everyone else happy. Found a hidden stash of weapons on your patrol. Have them melted down because I always need more iron for that golem. He eats some things up like crazy. I decided I'm a pacifist. Can I grow a rutabaga instead? No, we need guards. Sorry. I would kill the undead. That night, the guard captain and mage college headmaster visited the lord. They found a way to kill Grimala. Liches have magic repositories called phylacteries. These bring the lich back to life should they die. But we have learned the location of Kamala's phylactery. So we can destroy it? Yes, we can destroy it. The mission will take place on the 21st. It will be a very important mission. The guards and mages must be ready for a tough fight. Success will mean being able to kill Kamala once and for all. I'm going to take that +2. They are low. You can kind of screw over the farmers and the artisans as long as you get guys high by the 21st. They need to be above 80. The mines are full of giant spiders. I want iron. Yeah, we'll take down the mages a little bit. They're still 80. Fine. Make that guy a sandwich. Easy 5 points. And I got free muffins, so it didn't cost me. My neighbor has been letting his hog eat the rutabaga in my field. Permission to shoot them with a bow. I'll give you some rutabaga. Are you shooting the hog or the neighbor? Farmers are fine. I'll let you shoot.
The Blackhood 117 said, yes.
Where are my men best situated? Leave them guards high.
The Blackhood 117 said, the mines.
I guess I could use iron.
Fleckromancer said, let me know if I can sculpt anything for this. I'm trying to get back into dream shaping, and I've been digging your streams.
Oh, awesome. My lord! Won't you buy some big brain balm for the unbelievable price of 5 gems? See, the thing is, my mages are already fine. And if I buy this, the way these ones work, all these things that he sells you, is it's random. It's like a random number generated from like plus 99 all the way down to like minus 30. So if I get minus 30 on my mages, it's gonna mess me up. And they're already fine, so I'm gonna say no. I don't need that. Even though those are very tempting just because they're fun to buy.
The Blackhood 117 said, I choose yes.
Yeah, there's no way we're choosing yes on that one. Do I have 15 food to feed my men on our journey? Yes. We've almost completed King Arthur's quest. Should we go for the King Arthur ending, or should we go for the main ending? My lord, I grew a fruit called durian that some foreigners recommend to us. Oh yeah. About your...
The Blackhood 117
you know sculpt anything for this.
said, yes.
Alright.
Fleckromancer
Yeah, we can
said, feed it to the farm animals.
Blackhood just always says yes. You said yes 3 times. Anything that happens, you just always say yes. Okay. So, you asked me about sculpting. If you look at, like, my name, LBCC Krug, LBCC was a clan on Little Big Planet. And we had members come and go. But, like, in total, we probably had 30 members. But I think most we had at a time was like 6. But I'd love to start the LBCC again. The main 3 members aren't changing. It's me, Ty, and Andrew. But just like as a team, just all collaborating on something would be great. So Blackhood wants to collab. You want to help sculpt things.
The Blackhood 117
yeah.
said,
I might
bet you can't
LBCC
win this game as a yes man lol. But I want to believe that is a random possibility.
I feel like you could. It would not be easy, but it would be possible. Word of wisdom on 3 fillets of fish to fill up my... Yeah. Worth it. Alright, this is your second chance. Guard the Bard's back. And now he's singing Renegade. Does anyone here know the
Blackhood
lyrics
117
to Renegade?
said, I mean, it would be easy. All you've to do is say yes.
That's true. What about this? How do you say yes to this? Do you just get to pick whatever you want on this one? But yeah, a yes man challenge or a no man challenge would be fun.
The Blackhood 117 said, easy, you say yes. Fleckromancer said, bottom one.
Bottom one? You're wrong, it's the top one. You're really bad with lyrics. Although that means I wrote some, oh my goodness, look at my poor merchants. After the sun went down,
the Blackhood 117 said, C told you to say yes.
I only listen
Fleckromancer said, I only listen to polka.
Like the only polka I know is the She's Too Fat For Me polka. Great title. If you would have said yes, the lyrics were just yes. So easy. I can't believe you didn't know that. A Minotaur in rage and running rampant, he gored a helpless farmer because I'm not taking more from my poor merchants.
The Blackhood 117 said,
Nose.
Exactly.
Every time I start streaming, my nose just instantly starts itching. I don't know what it is. I'll give you food because I get free muffins. I would like to get more Muffin Factory. But the Muffin Man hasn't been asking for anything. Why'd the chicken cross the road?
The Blackhood 117 said, the bard bout to come up again playing a medieval version of some Beyonce song.
Most of it's disco. It's disco, a little bit of Beatles. Can't remember what all else there is. My lord, why'd the chicken cross the road? Get back to the farm. Look how low them farmers are.
The Blackhood 117 said, okay, I got you, brother. The answer to this question is yes.
My lord, tax would be, what is your current tax rate? Yes, all of the taxes. I guess yes would be 40%. And you know what? Oh no, I'm not doing 40%. I just looked at my artisans. I'm gonna do 10%. We don't need more money. Oh my goodness. Hello. I'm assisting. Can I have 10 iron to grow larger? Yep, there you go. Bye. It's so big. Look how much lumber. 27 lumber. Ooh, my lord, I'm trying to build more need of supplies. If you give me 40 wood, I can promise you a steady supply of food. Yes. Bang. Now we get 2 free muffins instead of 1 when it changes time. I know a Nigerian prince that will send us loads of supplies, and we send him 3 shipping and handling. Shall we do it? Yes, of course we should.
The Blackhood 117 said, yes.
My lord, what is the meaning of life? You're pretty happy. I'm gonna say good food. We'll get some extra food, even though we get free muffins. My lord, the guards arrested some of my carnies for the mild infraction of assault on a minor with a deadly weapon. If I give you 5 bags of peanuts, will you let them go? No. They assaulted a minor with a deadly weapon. My lord.
The Blackhood 117
wood to help construct a new
said,
watchtower.
Yes.
Fine. Yes. You're already fool. That literally did nothing for me.
Said,
but fine.
Ah.
My lord, farmers are terrible at algebra. I think it would be best for the kingdom if they took a week off to study math. If farmers need algebra. I think they're fine without it. Ooh, my lord, I discovered
the Blackhood 117
but only
said,
works on pumpkins.
No, I was saying yes to the peanut guy, lol.
No, we're not saying yes to the peanut guy. You always say no to the peanut guy. The ringmaster sucks. Shall we force the farmers to grow only pumpkins? Sounds like a plan. Mages are gonna like it. We get a bunch more food. Our archer in the green hat is giving to the poor farmers and stealing from, well, you. What's shall we do?
The Blackhood 117 said, yes.
Oh, this is the best nighttime event. A traveling merchant arrived in town late at night, carrying a wide array of exotic creatures. Suddenly, an angry troll burst out of his cage and started posting offensive memes all over town. Oh, the horror! It lost the market business. The mages were horrified. I think the mages were horrified. They could take a little bit of a hit. We need to get them up by the 21st, but they should be fine. The troll then targeted the market stalls. He made an inappropriate statue, or he repeatedly toggled crouch over some apples. I'm gonna sacrifice my apples to the teabagging troll because we get free muffins. The salesman was then able to.
The Blackhood 117.
But everyone was already offended.
Said, that monster, sad face, Ugandan Knuckles is a dead meme.
Didn't feed the troll. I love that troll. He's so good. Oh no. The kingdom to the north offered up a wooden ostrich statue in your honor. Do we accept it? It might be a trap. Do we accept
it? The Blackhood 117.
No!
Said,
the guards! The guards!
Yes.
Oh! Minus 50 to the guards. They're all dead. Oh no! It's the 20th and everyone's low. Yes. Build up my guards, please. I had to say yes to a stinking ostrich. You have no evidence. I need my mages. Alright. Help me out. Strengthen your farmers and guards. Alright, please, this is one of the gamble ones. Please don't go sideways. Oh, it gave me 4. Awesome. 4 points. Perfect. My lord, I'm ready for the invasion. Oh, okay.
The Blackhood 117 said, yes.
If I say yes to this, it ends the game. This is the King Arthur.
The Blackhood 117 said, see, yes is good.
This is a win with the King Arthur ending. Alright, here we go. Yes. Oh. You didn't get to see it because I'm not actually in the game.
The Blackhood 117 said,
fail.
Oh. The Blackhood 117 said, well, damn.
I do need to update that, but I did make changes to that night event. Look at that. Look at that MM pick. Took me a long time to get that thing. If I view, I can get to
Fleckromancer
the bad ending.
Said, never got one in LBP.
No, I never got one in LBP either. And like I said, it took me 12 years to get that MM pick. I made 120 games on Little Big Planet 2. I actually made more, but I didn't publish them all. We can watch this.
Bad boys, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you? Tell me what you gonna do, what you gonna do, yeah.
The Blackhood 117 said, when you receive an MM pick from MM, I am now a respected member of elite society.
What is the Battle for the Crown and then King Arthur? We can just go watch those.
Fleckromancer said, for reals, although nobody I know IRL has any idea what MM is.
Yeah.
The Blackhood 117 said, I got a MM pick in LBP. The Blackhood 117 said, for my game Space Troopers.
That's awesome. My lord, the army is ready. couldn't have done it without you. Will you join me in battle? Will. The Lord, Arthur, and their army stormed the king's castle. Catapults fired a barrage of boulders into the castle wall. None could stand against. The Lord and Arthur had the king cornered, and the Lord saw an opportunity to finish off the king. The Lord let Arthur get the final blow, or the Lord took the opportunity to finish the fight? Do we kill the king, or do we let Arthur kill the king? What do you think, chat?
The Blackhood 117
Yes!
said,
Yes, doesn't tell
Yes.
me anything. I'm gonna take the final blow. Lord took the opportunity to finish the fight.
The Blackhood 117 said, Yes, damn it, yes.
Lord stabbed the king in the back when he was distracted by Arthur. You are a traitor to the crown, he said with his final breath. Battle was won. And then... My lord, we've done it. The king... Look at how big the crown is on him. The king has been defeated.
The Blackhood 117 said,
as Myrtle foretold.
Dang, Arthur got played VV.
I'm glad it's finally over. Couldn't have done it without the support of my city. My lord, I've never been anything but a farmer. I have no experience running a country. Would you like to join Myrtle as one of my advisors? Love to. Together we'll make sure nobody threatens your town ever again. There's all the colorful characters. Big sword guy, guard the bard. Is there any we didn't have? We had all these guys, I think. Yeah, so that's the King Arthur ending. I will go to... final battle.
The Blackhood 117 said,
Yeah,
Meme Troll isn't there.
Meme Troll doesn't have, image. Or he doesn't have a character model. Little Lord, your city may have held out against my army, but now you die. Gormala spoke arrogantly, but the Lord knew he didn't have much left in him. You have terrorized my people long enough. The Lord and Gormala charged each other. They
The
locked
Blackhood
weapons.
117 said, At Fleckromancer you know what to do.
What is he gonna do? I don't know what to do. Say yes? The Lord and Gormala charged each other. They locked weapons. The Lord's sword dug into Gormala's staff. The Lord drew back and swung his sword at Gormala's head.
Said, Yes.
God, not you. It's spreading. It's like a disease. The Lord drew back and swung his sword at Gormala's head. The Lord's blade clashed with Gormala's helmet, sending it soaring through the air. The Lord swung once more to finish him
The
off.
Blackhood 117 said, Smiling face with horns.
Gormala's head rolled across the throne room floor. His body slumped in a heap, dead. The Lord had won. Yes. Oh, I knew about that. So yeah, that's Oh My Lord. I will
The
tell
Blackhood
you.
117 said, Aye, we won. Fleckromancer said, Spreading like yesy feelies. The Blackhood 117 said,
Oh no.
Now we need to do the all yes run.
Do we? There are 2 new characters for the daytime.
The Blackhood
in the next
117
update.
said,
And then there's a new
Yes.
villain besides Gormala. I think I'm doing a Demogorgon. So this will take place after Gormala. And everything's doing great, but because there's no fear and chaos in the world, the Demogorgon awakens because he's like a demon of chaos. So he's coming to cause chaos. And instead of the princess and the ogre, which you have in the
Fleckromancer
first
said,
scenario,
add a
you
hidden
have...
yes button to every menu that only shows up when you press R3.
I'm not going... That would take... Look at this. Look. Each of these things, like, all the tips, these are all the different things that happen. These are all random events, including the green ones and the blue ones. The blue ones, well, the green ones are the ogre and the princess. The blue ones are all the colorful
The
character
Blackhood 117
characters
said, seems easy enough to add in based on how your logic looks like.
Yeah.
Fleckromancer
It'll take me like 5 minutes.
said, I really wish Dreams had arrays.
Look at this. This is an absolute mess. And you're supposed to go in here and add a yes to everything. Also, it only pops up when you hit R3. That's... I don't even know what yes would do in some of these situations.
The Blackhood 117 said, yes.
It's going to be hard enough adding in these two, but here's the nighttime events. The nighttime events are the same every time, but like these like sets of 3s happen in a random order. But it's always the same 30 events. So I'm going to make a whole nother night event for whole nother night deck for the Demogorgon, and then when you play with the Demogorgon, because you unlock these guys in the night events, you unlock
the Blackhood
these guys
117
in the Demogorgon one.
Said, you mean you wish Dreams had ray tracing?
No, I'm thinking arrays is something that actual game developers know what they are, and I'm not one of them. Although I do think I might make a mobile game.
Said, PS6 feature request. The Blackhood 117 said, Stranger Things ruined Demogorgon for me.
Demogorgons are awesome. Don't let them ruin it. Let me get in here. Oh wait, it's not in this book. I'm not gonna try and find a Demogorgon because like, oh wait, I think the book's open and over here. I think it's one of these ones, chat. Wait. It's not in one of these ones. I think it's in... It's not in Volo's guide. It's in Mordekainen's Tome of Foes. I don't know where that is. I have all my books here, except for the one that I need. Because there's Monster Manual. I think that's Player Handbook. Volo's... Yeah, the only one that I don't have is the one that the Demogorgon's in. That sucks. Alright. So...
Fleckromancer said, an array is just like a list/table. So you wouldn't have to have everything wired together. This UI would be a lot easier. Also, I'm not an actual programmer, just some noob who dicks around.
Alright,
the Blackhood 117 said, XD.
I don't dick around. My dick stays in place. I know nothing about programming. But I would really like to make Oh My Lord into a mobile game. Because it would be really easy. You just tap the option you want. It wouldn't be like those mobile games that are hindered by controls. Because there's so many mobile games where you have to like drive like a tank or something. That's just a random example. But if you have to like drive a tank and then you have like one little like digital joystick to move and one to aim, and then you tap on the right side of the screen to fire. Like, that's garbage. But, like, imagine this as a mobile game. I'll get someone to do the art for it. That's not myself. So it actually looks nice. And I can add, like, a whole bunch of stuff. I'll add more characters, more expansions.
The Blackhood 117 said, okay, but how do we add in microtransactions?
There are
Specifically
no microtransactions.
predatory microtransactions.
There are no microtransactions. There is one ad when you start the game, and that's it for monetization. And I will possibly hand pick my ads if I can do that.
The Blackhood 117
because
said, LOL.
Because I think, like, alright. So imagine you make a crappy mobile game, and it has microtransactions, and it has a whole bunch of ads, and people get on the store and they're like, oh, there's so many ads, 1 star, and they rate it terribly. And it's a crappy game because you're watching ads every 5 seconds. There are, like, let's say 100 people play that game. And, like, 3 of them are dumb enough to spend money on it. But imagine you make a game that is just hecka good and has, like, a lot of replayability because it has over 200 random events and then multiple decks of night events. So you can play through different scenarios ranging in difficulty. So in that game, you have a lot of replayability.
The Blackhood 117
only, one
said,
ad.
You could just make it a paid-for game like $2. If you get 1 million downloads you would have 2 mil and you just have to pay your artist and programmers once. Smiley face.
But the problem with that is that a lot of people won't pay for a mobile game. Like, I would not pay for a mobile game. And if you like, who's going to be the first person to buy it? Like, maybe if someone buys it, and they tell their friends, like, oh, this game is so fun, you need to buy it on mobile. Let's say a random person finds my game and is like, oh, I'll pay $2 for it. Is he going to tell his friends to buy that game? Or his friends going to see him playing it and ask, oh, what's that? Like, oh, it's on my lord, it's great. So if he does tell his friends about it, which the odds of him doing that are pretty low, what are the odds of them then going to buy it? If I make it, because a lot of times you'll just go on the App Store and you'll just like pan through apps and just find something.
Said, depends if the game is good.
We are at this point assuming that the game is good, but how do you know that the game is good before you buy it? Because you could buy my game for $2, or you could buy countless other games.
The Blackhood 117 said, yes.
So yeah, it'd be difficult to get started because there'd have to be someone that sees this game they know nothing about and say, oh, I'll pay $2 for that, even though it might be bad. Unless I did like some sort of advertising, which would be smart, or like played it, even if like I played it on YouTube and Twitch.
The Blackhood 117 said, I mean you could get fake reviews.
I'm not going to get fake reviews. I could have people that I know leave, like, you could
The Blackhood 117
I could give you like
said, I'll give you a fat stacked review.
I could give you like a free copy and then you could review it. And that wouldn't really be a fake review. That would just be a review from somebody that I know and gave a free copy. But you'd write your actual thoughts on the game, because I'm not doing a fake review. So yeah, it's, I think, free with like one ad, because then I think it would have a pretty good longevity. And every time they play the game, you get like, I don't know, a couple cents. Let's say you get 5 cents per view.
The Blackhood 117 said, 11/10, this game changed my life, BH.
Yeah, like a review like that. So if there's like one ad and you get paid, let's say you get paid a penny per ad, and you said 1 million people buy it and you make $2 million for selling $2. Let's say 10 million people buy it, because They just download it because they're scrolling through and they see this game and it has good reviews and it doesn't have a lot of ads. They're like, oh, yeah, I'll play this. And they play it and it's good and I make a penny. But since the game is so long and has so many random events and multiple nighttime decks, then they play it again. I get another penny. And then they play it again. I get another penny. If, like, let's say the game takes an hour and a half to an hour to play. Are you going to do that all in one sitting? And that's per nighttime event. Or per nighttime deck. And that's assuming you beat it on the first try. The later decks are going to be harder. Demogorgon is going to be decently hard. Like you were seeing when I was playing, I wasn't struggling at all. I had a whole bunch of everything. That's because the base game isn't that difficult. Demogorgon's going to be hard, and then the next one is the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and it's going to be even harder. So let's say you just play it while you're taking a dump. Taking a dump, take out your phone, and you play. Let's say you take a dump for 5 minutes. Because you're playing a game and you're not really in a hurry. You take 5 minutes, take a dump, and then you close the game. Then when you open the game, you get another ad. But, so 5 minutes, so that would be...
The Blackhood 117 said,
And,
the most important thing is that it has to be engaging, cause I find myself on the toilet bored trying a free game, downloading it, then just never play it again.
yeah. And I think what I know about this game is it is engaging. From people that have played it and it getting an MM pick, people that play this game like it. And on mobile, it'll be the exact same game. I might add a second Colorful Characters expansion because on here I don't have room for it. I'm at 98% graphics memory. I'm at 98% graphics memory with only this, which is insane to me. And when I look at, like, in here, there's like some stuff. There's nothing like, well, that's actually, that's so, oh my goodness, I actually kind of like that. Really rough. Yeah, we can take a little bit off there, but I can like shave off like little percentages. So that's my idea for the mobile game. It'll basically be the same game with maybe some more characters, more events, and then lots of nighttime events. So
the Blackhood 117 said, thermal limitations.
Yeah. So chat, we have some options. We could keep playing Dreams like we are. I could play some of my games. I could show you. Oh, there's one more thing I can show you while we talk about this. Let me update this first. We could keep playing this. We could play my Dreams. We could play someone else's Dreams. But keep playing Dreams. We could switch over to the Rate My Game setup and do Rate My Game still on Dreams, or we could play an Overlock, which is Overwatch and Pokemon combined in a challenge run, which I will explain if we play it.
The Blackhood 117 said, dude, straight up, I have real questions about Thermo and Dreams. Do you think Dreams limits and forces bad performance? Or do you think it really runs off the power of your console? Because if it does, then theoretically I should be able to make a one-to-one recreation of Spinderman PS4.
I think Dreams has a limit. I think Thermo should be based on your level. There should be like, alright. Well, If they said they're updating the servers. If they do, maybe they'll give us more thermo. But I don't think it's based off of console. Because then PS5 would have way more thermo than PS4. And that's not the case. Some things do run better on PS5 than they do on PS4. But you don't magically get more thermo if you open a creation in 4 and then open it in 5. I know because when I switched over to 5, I had projects I was already working on in 4 and the thermo didn't go down.
The Blackhood 117 said, Overlock or Dreams is fine.
Black Romancer, if you are still here, you have a say in this. I thought about streaming Overlock anyways. Also, I was talking to another streamer by the name of Number Blue. I'm one of his mods on his channel. He's an Overwatch streamer. And he was like, oh, I only ever see you playing Dreams. I'm like, I hardly ever play Dreams. I played, oh, you can play Coliseum as well. I'm not going to do a challenge on there, though. I'm just going to play normally. I have yet to beat that game. I've been playing for actual decades, I haven't beaten it yet. And that would be Coliseum Road to Freedom, which is a game that no one's ever heard of. It's absolutely incredible. It's like Gladiators.
The Blackhood 117 said, yes, but PPL on PS4 can't play my game unless they are on PS5. So it's like, is it forced to be limited? And if so, we need hackers to unlock the thermo, lol.
This is a terrible run of this, by the way. I don't think it. I have no idea. But yeah. Oh no, dude.
The Blackhood 117
Things
said,
that won't run on 4
this
either.
is just ring and ball. The Blackhood 117 said, I like it.
It has multiplayer. I'll show you. Oh yeah, now we gotta do this. So now we lose points every time we die. This is the really hard part. I have to get that green through my hoop without touching it. My toroid. Got it. And then I die on that one. Like an idiot. Ah, bump the roof. Dang it, I was so close. I need to get to that one, and now I'm gonna mess it. Yep, I figured. Better not die on this. So long, you just drop. Okay, now nothing should kill us. If I die now, because I'm an idiot. Alright.
The Blackhood 117 said, I love it when simple game design comes out with quality games regardless of how simple it is.
I mean, that's like my thing. Simple game design, but the gameplay is on point. Like, all of my stuff, like Baseball Kid, looks awful. The characters are so close to just the basic platformer sliding character. But gameplay though. I'm terrible at sculpting. So I just have to make up for it with my logic skills. Come on, dude. Okay, I am really going slow. Talk about terrible runs. Come on, dude. Get on there. We got this. Ooh, that was a good one. We got two. Like a falling motion. One more. That score sucks. Did I set a score on this yet? I just published this one recently. Toroid Acrobatics.
The Blackhood 117 said, when your mom tells you, you can't keep playing Dreams till you finish eating all your meatballs.
Speedrun it. Toroid, a figure with a shape resembling a surface or solid, formed by rotating a closed curve, especially a circle, around a line that lies in the same plane but does not intersect it. Acrobatics. Actions or procedures characterized by considerable flair or mental ability. I'll show you what multiplayer is like. Choose your game length. I'm gonna do 15 points. Well, those characters should disappear. What if I don't have other players? I can get 3 points off of that. So it's like this, and you can slam into each other. Great. And then you can do this. Great. Those green ones that pop up. You can kill people with fire. You get points for killing people. I want some of the other power-ups to pop up. There's only one other power-up. I need it. Give me the power-up.
The Blackhood 117
Now I'm metal,
said,
and if I slam into
when you're
somebody-
playing a local multiplayer game but you have no friends, crying forever alone face, couldn't be me.
So, if you hit somebody at a high enough speed, it's either rotation
The Blackhood
or
117 said,
movement speed.
Dreams needs online LOL.
Dreams definitely needs online. You can, like, if I invite you to, like, share play like that. Share play on this actually works pretty good. That's how I tested this the first time.
The
I
Blackhood
got time on share
117
play.
said, but I like how it stuns them.
Yeah, stunning them with the metal thing is so much fun. Like, killing someone with fire is satisfying, but there's something about just moving, like, super fast as a giant metal ring and just slamming into them. And you get this, like, they're seeing stars, and you get, like, the cuckoo clock noise. I want to fall on this. I get it. Oh, there is a problem that if you go through a circle too fast, it doesn't detect it, and I don't actually know how to fix that. It's not a big issue. It's kind of thing you gotta keep in mind. Give me a metal power up. I wanna slam some boys. Don't take that out of context. There it is. Ooh, almost hit. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it raises your mass too, so it just pushes them around and really sent them flying. Alright, I'll get some fire to finish this off. Oh, it's 15. I was gonna finish this off. Not 10, like I once believed. But online, oh man, online came out, because most of my games on Lovely Planet were online multiplayer. Because online multiplayer is so much easier because you don't have to program any sort of AI. Like, if I want to make a single player game, I have to program the AI of any other character besides the player character. Let me... Wait, no, not the menu. Where's only the menu coming in?
The Blackhood 117 said, "Aight brother, I'm about to lurk as I now have some dinners. But
No.
yes, I can't wait for online multiplayer. I have been wanting to make a Dead by Daylight inspired game on Dreams using my horror characters from my game Pit Stop."
Here it is. Why are you guys not disappearing?
The Blackhood 117 said, "Aight lurking now."
Alright. I think I did this on the elimination one, but not this one. Elimination, you only have the fire and the metal. They pop up more frequently. Get all these boys situated. And then I think we'll probably switch to Pokemon is what we'll do. That sounds like a good idea to me. Because I am close to beating that overlock. And I want to do so. I'm not close, but I'm closer. I want to come in. 100 points. Ah, green. Right here. You're not plugged in, are you? Nope, you are not. There you go. Okay. So now it only gives you enough rings for the amount of characters that you have. Or for the amount of players that you have. Well, we got an hour out of Dreams, just pretty much doing nothing. Alright. I'm ending the stream. I'm going to start up a Pokemon stream.